After making it across the disappearing platforms, next up is the Gatekeeper. He is the big guy right there in the very middle. There are 2 time gates in this room. Both of these time gates will be involved in the Atheon fight as well. There's one on the right, which is right there by those little hobgoblins. That will lead to Venus, and there's a time gate on the left that will lead to Mars. There are 2 sync plates, just like the very first part of the raid. You need to hold that plate to build the portals. But before you can build the portals, you have to kill the Gatekeeper, which is the big guy right here that I'm looking at in the middle. So just bust out your sniper rifles, and you're going to move back down on the steps, which I will show you in the runs when it's actually happening. I'm just trying to explain the strategy to you guys. You're going to down the Gatekeeper. You are then going to move to left portal or right portal. Doesn't really matter which one you want to pick, though right portal has a lot more guys up close, whereas left portal, the guys are further away. So left portal's maybe a little bit easier if you don't have, rockets to clear some of the enemies out. So go to left portal or right portal. Depending on how many guys you have, if you have a 2-man team, I will show you clips of that run. One guy's going to have to go in the portal by himself. The other guy's going to have to stay on the plate the entire time and protect it from Praetorians. Praetorians can overtake the plate and they can close the portal. And if they overtake the plate, an oracle will spawn above the portal, and I will show all this. If you have 3 guys, send 2 dudes into the portal, have 1 guy outside protecting it, 4 guys, 2 and 2, 5 guys, 3 on the plate, 2 go in, 6 guys. I mean, you can build both plates at the same time and go in both portals at the same time if you'd like to. That's more of a, I guess you could say, an advanced strategy. But if this is your first time doing the raid, I would not do both portals at the same time. I would just do one, and then I would rotate and do the other. Now, whoever's going in and getting the relic, you first will have to kill a big guy like this, Gatekeeper, Timekeeper, I don't know what the hell he's called, but you have to kill that guy. Once you kill him, a relic will spawn on the opposite end of the Mars or Venus area. You will then go and pick up that relic and then go back through the portal. Use the R1, the swing button, to hack your way across the map and to get back to the portal quickly. Once you kill the big dude inside, your screen will start to go dark. You need the relic to cleanse yourself of the darkness.
There's darkness in this raid too. I love the dark. Are you afraid of the dark, Guardian?
Bane, you're garbage.
Ah, Mr. Wayne.
I'm not a billionaire playboy. I'm Batman.
Bane, Batman, get the hell out of here. I'm trying to explain this. So your screen will start going dark, and you're going to use the relic to cleanse yourself. It's the grenade button, but you got to wait for it to charge. You can't spam it right away. You're probably going to have to wait a few seconds after you get back inside this room from the portal for it to be charged to use it. And that will cleanse you and anybody else that went into the portal with you. When that first relic breaches the portal and comes to this area, a conflux will spawn in the middle of the room. You need to send a person to the dead center steps. You see where the Gatekeeper is right here? You can see him. I'm talking all the way up this huge staircase. They need to be standing up there because Minotaurs will begin to spawn. And if those dudes sacrifice themselves on the middle conflux will be where the Gatekeeper's at right now. If too many Minotaurs sacrifice themselves on the conflux, your team's going to die. I don't know how many it is. It's probably, I'm guessing, 3 to 4 sacrifices. So just send somebody that has, a really good shotgun, and you'll be able to hand the Minotaurs. And it's always helpful if you have, a couple rockets or a good machine gun to help you as well. You can also send the relic holder to the middle if maybe none of you else have good guns, and the relic holder can just go up middle and handle the Minotaurs. You will repeat the steps of the left portal on the right portal and do the same exact thing, grab another relic, and come back out. Once you have both relics outside, the relic holders need to position themselves by the portals, which you will see, and you are going to be defending the conflux against Praetorians. The rest of the team, whoever's left, they will be helping the middle guy with Minotaurs. They'll be helping the relic holders with Praetorians. They're just basically playing the support role until the process ends. So let's see some runs in action. If you don't do it the first time, you will spawn in the room, but just wait for these doors to open. They take a few seconds to open, and you'll be able to run back down on the steps and get in a prime sniping position. For people that are going in the portal, I would have a sniper rifle as your secondary. For those protecting the portal, I would have a shotgun because it's just easier to handle Praetorians. Maybe a fusion rifle, a really good one with void burn. Basically anything with void burn is good just to help you deal with the Praetorians. So you see here we didn't kill him before he teleports. The Gatekeeper will move around the room, but my friend right there, he went up and shot a rocket and killed the guy. So he's done, and we're now able to build the portal. Now, like I said, if a Praetorian overtakes the portal, an Oracle will spawn. I'm switching to a shotgun just because I'm playing the role in this clip of, keeping the portal open. So say you're being overwhelmed by the Praetorians, and guys will spawn, goblins will spawn out of some areas behind you, to your side. Some guys will come over the top, but the goblins aren't really the worry, it's the Praetorians. So Praetorian will spawn here soon. We're just taking out the goblins. He's almost here. There he is. Okay, so there's a Praetorian. So say he overtakes the plate from you. You don't kill him. You got to retreat to recover your health. So right there, the Vex are taking control of a sink plate. And the Oracle will spawn above the portal, like I said. They take a little bit to spawn because the Praetorian is taking the entire plate. So let's see, it took control of a sink plate. So there we go. There's the Oracle. It popped up. You're going to have to shoot it. And oracles will continue to spawn until you take back the entire plate and the gate is open. So you see here, okay, we got the Praetorian down. Now we got to reopen up the gate. You can't just hop on the plate and then hop off and have the oracles go away. You have to reclaim the plate, build the whole portal, and then the oracles will stop coming. Here's going to be another clip I'm going to show you. So say you don't kill the Gatekeeper right away, you just got to find him. He'll be, to the left, up on top of the steps, to the right. You just got to find him and finish him off, and then you'll be able to build the portal. So here's just a clip showing you that oracles will stop once you build the entire plate. I'm retaking the plate right now. There's an oracle that just spawned. I'm trying to hold the plate for many Praetorians that might spawn. Taking out some goblins here or there. So the Vex Timegate is active. And now oracles have stopped. They're not going to come anymore since you have reclaimed the plate. Here's a clip showing you going in left portal to get the relic. This was going to Mars with the Atheon fight. When people get teleported and they say Mars, you're going to have to open up this gate. And this guy's at the very tip top of the steps. He will take some cover when you're firing on him, but eventually he will start to move down towards you. I would use the left side here for cover from some of these enemies, also his attack, and you also have Praetorians that are spawning and working their way down the steps. So I would just use this left side for cover from enemies. So once you kill him, you will be marked by the void. This is the stuff that makes your screen go black. You got venom goo on your friggin' eyeballs. So you go pick up the relic up at the top, and just don't worry about killing any enemies in here. It's just a waste of your time. And then just hack back to the portal as quickly as you can. You see my screen is going dark. Don't worry, you have plenty of time. And the L1 is charging down there. It's not charged yet. Now it is charged, and I'm cleansing myself, and now my screen has gone normal. Once you are outside, the whole team should be rotating to the other portal, whoever it is, because this is a clip of the 2-man run me and my buddy did on hard mode. I'm going to the middle. There's the conflux. The conflux just popped up. And now I'm going to middle to handle these Minotaurs. You can send the relic holder up here if you would like to, if you're in a bigger team. Doesn't really matter, just figure out, do we have good guns? Do we have somebody that can go middle? They don't need the relic to beat down all these Minotaurs. If you don't have good guns, just send the relic holder, and the rest of you guys can just hold the sink plate down below until the guy comes out of the portal. It is also another strategy that whoever is holding the relic, you can send them in on the other portal as well with the other guy, and he can help take enemies and put up a shield, and you can also use the super and whatnot. So I'm still waiting for my partner to come out with his relic. So I'm going to go back to middle. If you have a 2-man or a 3-man team, you're going to have to rotate. You're going to have to do, multiple jobs because you don't have a full fire team. Okay, so he's finally out, and that means that these portals, the left and the right one, are going to allow Praetorians to come through. You need to just position yourself on the steps. You can use any of the attacks you want, and if you knock him back into the portal like that, he will teleport to the middle. So you got to be careful. See, he teleported right there behind me, and you have to be aware of that. If you push them back into the portal, they will teleport down to the conflux, okay guys? So if you do that, call out to somebody else in the middle. Be like, hey, there's a Praetorian that's going to spawn there, or go down there and handle it yourself. Again, if you're doing this with 2 or 3 people, you're going to have to do multiple jobs with the relic. You're going to have to help that third person on the steps, possibly, depending on what guns they have. So here we go. You just got to hold out for a little bit, and once the relics disappear, the process is over, and you've completed it. And you actually can get some decent drops from this. You can get some guns. I think this is where you get corrective measure. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. In this clip, I'm going to be showing you the right portal, and also I am in a bigger team. I think we have 5 people in this clip. And so, yeah, we have 5 people, so they're going to open the left portal. We're opening up the right portal. We're doing both portals at the same time. I'm also just wanted to show you the Venus portal so you can kind of see what that's like as well. So you see right here, I teleport in, and there's a bunch of enemies up front. He's all up front. He's not up far up the steps, so I guess this is maybe a little bit more of a hectic portal than Mars because everybody's so far away. And then once you kill him, my teammate's cleaning him up right now. Just use this right side. It's for cover, and be careful because when they explode, the big guys, they can kill you if you're too close. So just be aware of that. The relic spawns, and I am going to hack back, and I will cleanse myself, and I will cleanse my teammate because he came in the portal with me, and he was in here when the Gatekeeper guy died, so he is also marked by the void. So he's telling me, like, yo, bro, I need a cleanse. So there we go. I cleansed him, and now we're as a team rotating to the middle. Because I have a relic, I am going to be guarding a portal, whereas the guys that do not have a relic, they're going to be rotating to the middle to protect that. And because we got both relics at the same time, we didn't have a guy go middle. You don't have to have a guy go middle right away because both relics are breaching at the same time. If you get one relic first and then they come out, then somebody has to go middle. The Minotaurs will spawn up middle when the first relic breaches the door. So if you get both, then it just makes the process a little bit quicker. And you see there we have our 2 teammates up there handling middle, so just send everybody up top there and they can protect the portal. Again, if you hit the guy back into the portal, you have to wait for him, and there he is. He teleported in, and you're only going to really have to do 2.5, 3 Praetorians, and you're done. And there you go, you beat it again. So that just gives you a glimpse of the right and left side. Once you defeat the Gatekeeper, next up will be Atheon's lovely self. This is going to take some time to break down the strategy. If you want to skip ahead just to the fight, I will have time markers available. Atheon is going to appear at the top of the steps and waltz his punk ass down the steps. He will then teleport 3 guardians. So if you have 2 guardians, you have 3 guardians. He's going to teleport the entire team. You have to have somebody in this room at all times when somebody is teleported, or else the people that get teleported are just going to die because nobody can open the portal. It will kill you right away. It won't even let you run it or practice doing relic, doing oracles at all. It just is going to kill you if nobody's outside. So if you want to do it with just you and a buddy, you want to do it with you and 2 other buddies, you have to have a warlock. I'm sorry for people that maybe only have 1 or 2 friends and none of you have a warlock character with self-res. You're not going to be able to do it. I know that sucks, but if you don't have somebody that's a warlock and you're doing the 2 or 3, you need a 4th guy. So he's going to teleport 3 people regardless. So if you got a 4-man team, 5-man team, 6-man team, he's going to teleport 3 of you. So 3 people are going to get teleported, and there's going to teleport right on a relic. So if you watch the Gatekeeper portion where I picked up the relic, that is where you are going to spawn in on those 2 points where I picked up the relics. You are then going to have somebody grab the relic, and they are going to head down the set of steps, and there will be enemies. So on Mars, there are 3 Hobgoblins, and on Venus, there is a Minotaur, and there are 2, I don't even know what the hell they're called, but they're enemies that you really only see in the Vault of Glass. And I think they might have been on the Black Garden. I don't know. I don't remember. The story was so garbage. But Venus is probably a little bit harder of a side just because you have to deal with the Minotaur. Whereas Mars, you can take all 3 enemies out with 1 hit if they are bunched up. So 3 people will be teleported. 1 person will be running Relic, whoever's inside and is best with Relic will take Relic. The other 2 are going to be shooting oracles, and that part will be easier to explain once I actually get into the clips. But just to quickly go over it, there's going to be 7 oracles in both areas. In Venus or Mars, there's 7 of them. You are going to shoot the first oracle, and you're going to begin moving forward. The people shooting oracles should always be moving forward through the course, and the person with Relic is going to be cleansing them throughout their time shooting oracles. The shield holder can also kill oracles himself with the shield super, and he can also slam some of the oracles in Mars and in Venus. That is a little bit more advanced to have the shield person be smashing oracles and shooting oracles. If this is your first time through, I would just be focused on making sure you cleanse the two people that are in there with you. The people on the outside, while these people on the inside are doing the oracles, you guys are going to be controlling the sync plate to open the portal so they can come back out into this room. Whoever is not teleported, once your teammates are teleported, the ones that are left in the room will be enclosed in a containment bubble. You need to shoot out of the bubble and then move over to the plate. I repeat, you cannot break the bubble with rockets. Do not use rockets, use your primary. Once you break out of the bubble, your teammates by then will have called out, we're on Mars, we're on Venus. Whichever they call out, you're going to move to that side. Mars is on the left, Venus is on the right. You are then going to hop on top of the little box that forms by the sync plate. You cannot be on the ground. I mean, you can be on the ground if you want to, but you don't really want to, because Atheon calls upon supplicants. Supplicants are basically kamikazes. They're going to come close to you and they're going to explode and kill you if you're on the ground. So you're going to want to jump on top of the little block that forms on the plate and just jump up on top of that, and you're going to shoot supplicants. The supplicants are going to flow to the left portal and right portal. They're going to flow right by in those areas, so you can throw nades in those areas once you see them coming. Shoot. They will flow down to the plates eventually if you don't kill them, and they will gather around you and you can finish them off like that. Once everybody comes out, they'll say, hey, we're coming out. Okay, so just get ready and let them know if there's supplicants. Be like, hey, the portal, there's supplicants around. Let them know to be careful if they come out. Once they kill the last oracle inside, you will be able to do max damage on Atheon. So the person running Relic or anybody inside should say, hey, we're shooting last oracle, get ready. You can start firing on Atheon, on top of the sync plate box if you would like to. You can fire on Atheon the entire time they are in there. You're just not going to do as much damage as you would when the Relic is outside of the portal. So you want to hold on to the, sniper ammo. You want to hold on to your rockets for when the Relic is outside, because you're going to do a whole hell of a lot more damage. But if you have 5 or 6 people, then you can have a few people just letting off rockets, because you're going to have plenty of rockets throughout the course of the fight. Once those people come outside, you can gather. Most people gather on this little platform you see right in front of me, that middle platform. That's the go-to if you have a big team. Though if you are doing this with a team of 2 or a team of 3, I would not go to the middle platform, because the Relic holder's job when it's a 2-man team or 3-man team is to kill any supplicants that are spawning or still alive around the portals, because whoever you have self-resing, he is going to have a tough time solo dolo opening up the gate if there's a bunch of supplicants around. So if you have two people, you have 3 people, I would not go middle. I would hang out in this back area where my guardian is at right now, and the shield holder is going to be taking out supplicants while the other 2 dudes are shooting. You will get your super, if you're doing the self-res thing, warlocks, you'll get your super right away pretty much when the Relic comes out again. The Relic, when it's outside, charges everybody's supers really, really quick. You're going to get it pretty much back instantaneously. If you are holding the Relic in a 2 or 3-man team, you need to drop the Relic for half a second, then your super will charge, and then pick the Relic back up. Your super, your regular super, golden gun, void bomb, whatever, is not going to charge while holding the Relic. But if you are going to the middle, you can't drop the Relic, or else your whole team is going to just get crapped on by Atheon. You will have a timer start. 30-second timer once you kill the last oracle inside. From that time, that is the time you have until Atheon will teleport your entire team again. So for the Warlock, if you're doing the self-res thing, you need to kill yourself when that timer's at about 5 seconds, because it takes you a while to fall down from the middle platform or from back here. And the last thing you want to do is not get dead in time, and then you get teleported and you lose your entire super, and then you got to sit here for like 30 minutes to build it again. If you are doing the self-res thing and you guys die and you keep dying over and over again, to build your super, guys, you're going to have to basically just hang out here for 15-20 seconds and then kill yourself. Because if Atheon teleports you, you're going to lose your super every single time. So you need to just continuously wipe over and over. It takes forever to build it. It does. For the entire team, if you're in the middle, the relic holder should be calling out the time. 20 seconds, 15 seconds, 10 seconds, and at 5 seconds, start to let know people like, hey, you guys need to start getting out. I always do it at about 5 seconds because people always take their sweet ass time leaving, or they're trying to squeeze in 1 or 2 more shots with the sniper rifle before they bail. So I always like to do it at about 5 seconds so people get the hell out of there. And if you are jumping too late during teleport, you can die if you're one of the members that are still going to be inside the room, because you will be outside of your containment bubble and it can just kill you instantly. Just a couple more quick anecdotes before we get into some clips. If you're in the middle with the entire team, the relic holder needs to hold the cleanse button, and that will put up a shield the entire, 25, 30 seconds Atheon gives you to put damage on him, and that will protect the rest of the team from Atheon's attacks. You cannot shoot rockets unless you jump up over the shield and shoot. I repeat, you cannot shoot rockets when you're in the middle and the relic holder has the shield up. If you haven't run the raid, you're probably like, dude, we get it. You can't shoot rockets. But for people that have run the raid before with randoms, or people that haven't done it before, man, I've seen so many people kill themselves with rockets in this raid. So just don't shoot rockets unless you're going to jump up over the shield. Then you can shoot them. Or if you're not in the middle, maybe you're hanging back, you can shoot them then. 2-man, 3-man team, the relic guy isn't holding up the shield, you can just shoot away. If you have a Titan, Titans can pop a weapons of light bubble on the back half of this middle little platform for the team. The team can dip into the bubble, and then you're going to have to move forward, and you're going to start shooting Atheon, and you can dip back in the bubble and then move forward. The relic holder, you need to stand towards the front half of the little middle block here if a Titan pops a bubble, because sometimes they can overlap and you're not going to be able to do damage on Atheon. So Titans, if you're popping bubble, pop it at the back end of the rock. Relic holders, put up the shield at the front end of the rock. But all in all, guys, just get your highest impact sniper. If you're in the middle, if you're in the back, whatever, just get your highest impact sniper, and you're just going to focus on that little critical spot that's on Atheon's belly. It's like his little belly button, and you're just going to hammer away on him. If you're in the middle, you don't have to worry about supplicants. If you're on the back end, you're going to have to pop in and out of your scope every once in a while to check around. Enough talking. The majority of you probably just skipped through this entire ramble on this strategy, and we're finally going to get into some clips. This first clip is going to show warlocks, if you're doing the self-res thing, how to do that. And you can damage Atheon all the way up until he teleports you. Most people will just go and hide, and they won't damage Atheon, but I'm just going to shoot him anyway. Why not? If you were in a lower team, 2-man team, 3-man team, 4-man team, you need to take every opportunity to shoot him. So right now, my teammates are just waiting to be teleported, and I'm waiting to self-res. He's taking a decent amount of time because I died, and I think he's recalibrates, who needs to teleport and who not. You're going to wait until they get teleported, and then you're going to self-res once they tell you, hey, we're in here. If you're self-resing, you are not going to be contained in a containment bubble because you were dead. Now you're just going to start flowing some grenades for a few seconds, and then you're going to go open up the portal that they call out, Mars or Venus. Use fusion grenades, warlocks, so you can stick Atheon and do some extra damage. Supplicants, once they come, they're going to be able to do quite a bit of damage on you, so you're going to need to use rockets, possibly to take out the first initial wave, because they can be overwhelming at times. And you see supplicants are going to spawn, and they're going to move from the portal right here. This guy's moving from the portal, and then they will move down. And you can see they explode, and if they get close to you, they can kill you. So just take out supplicants until your teammates come out, and you'll see here, once that relic breached, super, just pop back instantaneously. And you see the time countdown, we're at 21 seconds, 20 seconds right there, and we're going middle for this little 3-man here, and this is how you shoot rockets. You have to jump up over the shield, and that's how you're going to be able to shoot rockets. Also, if you're in a 3-man like this, it's helpful to have one person shooting supplicants from time to time, and I need to go wipe here since it hit 5 seconds. I need to hurry up. I cut it a little bit close. It's going to be tough for the person who's stuck outside with supplicants. It really is. That's what my buddy told me when we were doing the 2-man. And again, they're going to let you know, hey, we got teleported. You're going to self-res, and you're just going to repeat the process over and over again until you kill Atheon. But that's what my buddy was saying. He was like, man, there was a lot of times where the supplicants were being super overly aggressive, and if that is happening, just go to orbit and come back. A lot of the times this stuff will just be really funky, really glitchy. Like there was time where supplicants on the left side and right side, they would all converge on whatever portal he was at, and they shouldn't be doing that. They should stay on their respective sides. This is going to be some more clips. This is showing you what you have to do inside the portal. If you're doing it in a two-man, you need a hunter doing it inside. I just don't see how it's possible without a hunter. You're going to have to use golden gun to kill oracles, and it's a whole ridiculous process. I would suggest just go and finding more people to play with. This two-man took a while to do, but it was a fun challenge, I will say. So here's Mars. You don't want to really jump, just run down the steps, you guys, because the second you jump, they're going to turn around and see you. And that was the Hulk smash, and then I used the quick R2 shoulder charge to kill that guy. So these are the oracles. I don't really want you to pay attention to where they're at, because it's going to look completely different when you're moving down the steps in a fire team. This is just kind of give you a glimpse of how ridiculous this is as in a two-man. It was an incredibly tough challenge, but a fun challenge in that. But I also just with this clip wanted to show you the shield smash on this last oracle on the right, and I'll show you shield smashes on Venus as well. But I also want to show you what the relic holder needs to be doing once you get out of the portal, which is just solely focusing on supplicants. So this just kind of shows you, if you want to do the two-man, three-man, the relic holder is going to have to shoot supplicants. It's basically what I'm doing the entire time. And you see I dropped the relic and my supercharge really quick. So just shoot supplicants, relic holders for your teammate if you're in a two- and a three-man team. And you can shoot Atheon if you'd like, just drop, and you can shoot some sniper ammo. I'll also show you real quickly, just Venus real quick. There's the Minotaur right there and the two other guys. Try to have this first Hulk smash land on two of these guys. The Minotaur will also be a jerk sometimes and start heading up the steps, so just be aware of that and let your teammates know if he's coming up. They can help you take him out. It's also wise that every time you're teleported to Venus, the guy's not running Relic should be throwing grenades, possibly shooting one rocket down low on the Minotaur just to help you out with that. Do not do that on Mars though. On Mars, just focus on oracles if you're doing oracles and let the relic guy kill all those enemies. But on Venus, it's nice for the relic holder to have some nades come and help him out and deal with the Minotaur. So that's what I'm going to show you next right here, and also shooting oracles on Venus. So our teammate's going down. We're going to toss some nades down there for him to help with that. The first oracle is going to spawn above you. Kill that and start moving forward. Then it's going to go right, left, right, left, right, left. So right, left. Our teammate's coming back up with the relic to cleanse us. We are again moving forward as we shoot, always continuously moving forward. The right-left pattern will continue on Venus. There will be times when you run out of ammo. That's okay. This is later in our run. You can use rockets if you'd like. Right-left, again, it continues. I don't have any ammo. I'm telling my teammate to kill it. And there we go. I die from a supplicant. Supplicants will sometimes do that. They shouldn't. They'll come inside the portal. And if crap like that is happening, you guys, just go to orbit and then come back in. Sometimes this raid can be really dumb like that. This clip is going to show you shooting oracles on Mars. So the first one's going to appear right here at the top. And once you kill this one, you're going to start moving down. So there you go. It's up top. The next one will be to the left and then to the right. There's the left one. Our relic guy is coming back up. Once he can, he's going to cleanse us. Left, right, and then the next one's going to be the left. Keep moving forward. Always be moving forward and stick together. Next one's on the right. That was our second cleanse. And then left and right, the last two. Keep moving forward as you shoot, guys. Keep moving forward. The relic holder has left. He is now going to set up in the middle, and we are going to follow suit. And you'll see we're going to set up in the middle here. He's going to put it up, and since we don't have to tighten, he can just kind of pop the shield wherever he wants to. We also have a hunter, and you will see my teammate drop behind me here in a second, and they're going to pop their golden gun to start shooting supplicants. This is another clip showing you running Relic on Venus with some teammates. I'm letting them know, can I have some grenades down here, guys? And there we go. There's a trip mine that just went off. And now they are shooting oracles. After I kill everybody, I'm moving back up to them, waiting for the cleanse, making sure to tell them to stick together and move forward. I cleanse. I'm telling them next cleanse is coming in the middle. They should be moving down towards me. I cleanse them again. They're shooting oracles. I'm waiting. Just waiting. Our portal's not open yet. You can shield smash that oracle if you'd like. I'm cleansing in them. I think our teammate went to the wrong portal, and you see our clock has started because we killed the last oracle. So hopefully that doesn't happen to you, but if it does, don't worry. So if that happens, just sit there and cleanse your teammates. I'm going to the middle again, and now I'm throwing up the shield, and our teammates are going to work on Atheon. I am calling out 12 seconds, 10 seconds. I'm giving them 5-second intervals. And at 5 seconds right here, I'm telling them, okay guys, start getting out, start getting out. This clip's going to show you, if you're the relic holder, you need to make sure you cleanse your teammates. You can't just tap the button, you have to hold it. So our teammate just tapped it and left, and then me and my teammate are blind. You can follow the relic symbol though and try and make the jump to the middle platform. I missed the jump, but that's okay. I have self-res, and my other teammate that was blind made it. So if you are in the portal, make sure you're cleansing teammates, and if you're in the portal with your guy, you're going to have to get cleansed once you come outside as well. That's why everybody goes and gathers in the middle together. If you're doing the 3-man strategy, the one person that went inside with the relic holder, just make sure you guys meet up in the back and you cleanse that person before the next run. So now I'm going to show you a complete run from beginning to end, just so you can kind of see it all in one run and not just clips. So we're just kind of hanging out, waiting for Atheon to spawn. And I'm playing with people I play with pretty much all the time when doing raids, so you will kind of see us having some hijinks with people trying to super Atheon at the end of the battle, which is kind of funny. So we're just doing some damage on him right now. We know we have plenty of firepower. If you don't have a ton of firepower, you might not want to waste your rockets like this at the beginning, because they can do a lot more damage once the relic's actually out. My teammate died because he's doing the wipe and he's just going to self-res. So here you go. I didn't get teleported. I'm in the containment bubble. Just use your primary to break it, and once you break out, go to the portal that they said they need to have open. My teammate is just nading Atheon right now. That's the guy that I did the 2-man Vogue hard with. So here they go. They said Venus, so I'm going over to the right portal. And hunters, I would not use trip my grenade. On supplicants, I would use the second grenade, that one that kind of tracks and goes with them. You don't have to be as, perfect accuracy with them. My teammate that's out here with me is shooting Atheon with rockets at the moment. And you will see here he dies from a supplicant bomb. So you just have to be careful if you're in that middle area, because supplicants sometimes will come all the way over there and bomb you. So he died. We only have 4 people left, but that's perfectly fine. And you see my teammate up there is cleansing them. He just did right there, because he doesn't know, maybe some people want to go and do their own thing and not come to the middle right away. So he decided to cleanse them there. That's fine. I'm going to head to the middle after using that golden gun. And after I shoot a couple rockets, you're going to see what I do. I'm going to bust golden gun out to shoot supplicants. I would designate one person to do this if you're in a 6-man team, 5-man team, 4-man team. For 3 and 2-man, the relic holder should be the one shooting supplicants. So here we go. They're still in the middle. I left a little bit early. They cut it a little bit more close. You can do that once you kind of get used to the timing. Here we go again. I'm going to Mars, going for super duper Hulk bomb. You can get all 3 in one. If they're spread out, just run down the steps. Don't do the little jump thing like I did, because they can become alert to you and then they could kill you. Again, just moving up, guys, cleansing my teammates. That's what you're doing as the relic holder. You're moving back and forth. Here's me using my super. I think my teammate got that oracle kill before me. And I'm telling them, get the left one. I will smash the last right one here. Just waiting for it to appear. Here we go. I smashed it. It's dead. I'm cleansing them one final time before we go out. And you'll see here our Titan right here. He's going to go pop his bubble on the back half of this little middle platform. And I need to go pop the shield up front so that our teammates can move far enough forward to get out of that bubble. So we know we're going to kill him, so we're not worried about supplicants. I'm just telling them unload, unload, load. Our teammate's going for the Titan Smash kill. That doesn't happen. Atheon boots his ass back. We go for the Void Bomb, and our teammate got it with the Void Bomb to end it up. And you see here, I get a really good drop. So if you've never done this before and you complete it, you can get really good drops like this. I mean, Atheon's Epilogue, the Mythic class, that's a pretty decent drop. If you saw the 2-man hard, I got nothing but junk, and so did my teammate. We got squat. So I really suggest doing this raid, guys. You can get some really good rewards. I hope these videos have been helpful and they help you get through the Vault of Glass. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, show some support. It's greatly appreciated. If not, no worries. Let me know if you need any clarification on thing. I will answer below in the comments. Have a good day, guys. See ya.